We're on Twitch now.
Oh, hey! There you are! That was fun! Just been talking to myself for 10 minutes. Also, we're live right now because the internet hates me. I think I have no idea what's happening.
Nope, we're not live anymore.
We are live because OBS does this thing where it's like it disconnected, so let me reconnect you exactly like you were before, whether you want that or not. So,
it's just our thing now, where the first 45 minutes are something like us not knowing what to do, or technical difficulties, whatever.
I think not taking the boat.
I think it's a Twitch problem. Jordan is also having problems with Twitch, so I don't know, 3 viewers who are watching us who I actually think are all just us. An electrical skateboard. Who's electrical skateboard? Is that one of you? It's not me. Hi, electrical skateboard. Sorry. Otherwise, it's just Nightbot and us watching this show. I don't know what's happening.
Life is happening.
Apparently there might be a internet problem in Ottawa. I don't know.
God.
So we'll try and see what happens. Now we have 0 viewers. I don't know. This is so bad. Even you guys left, I guess. What is going on with this day? All right.
When the players start abandoning the own game, that's when it happens.
I'll try. So announcements. Deck of many. Woo. I don't know if anyone saw the card. I put it up. I have no idea when the internet cut out. You all got real quiet, and I was like, everybody's really still. I must be really captivating. No, not at all. Okay. If anyone's watching, my other big announcement is that you can subscribe to us now. That's not news. That's been news for a while. That's exciting. We've got subscribers. If you subscribe to us, you can be an NPC in the game. You can be an NPC citizen of Winteroak, or an NPC somebody on Progress, or you can be a student in Gromany.
Or they could work at the Naughty Gnome.
They can work at the Naughty Gnome, exactly. All you gotta do is subscribe, and then send us a message when you subscribe, and we can work out the details. Because, yay, subscribers and being in the game. So, that's a thing that's happening. Let's just try to play this game, I guess. Because it's working for like 5 minutes right now. So, we'll take advantage of it.
Perny. Or kill Perny. We're not sure which.
Yes, when we left off, Perny was in peril. You had gone down into the caves to explore the hallway. And that went really well for you, I think, overall. Found some monsters having sex. Good times.
You know,
the mysterious blue potions?
The sarcasm isn't coming through at all.
Did you say mysterious blue potions or mysterious lube potions?
Well, they might be both.
We don't know what they are. They might be lewd as well as blue.
Yeah, Jory got smushed unconsensually in an Etten sex pile. My map now says Etten sex room on it, so that's a thing that happened. And then you found what appeared to be a safe room, and now Perny is dying with a mimic stuck to her. That's where we left off. We finished the round, because I would not leave us in the middle of a round. Excuse me while I find my mimic in my book. So our initiative order was Fleas, Jory, the Mimic, and Perny. I'm going to add Io to the bottom, just so that you're not just sitting here through a whole combat. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with you. Mimic. 220.
If she was anywhere in the caves, that thunder wave was probably really loud.
Yes, I suspect that it was. Plus, the yelling of Perny while being eaten by this mimic. Which has taken some damage. I couldn't remember if it had. It's taken some damage. It's not looking super great. It's taken more than 7 points of damage.
Oh, it's taken damage. I thought you meant we have. I'm like, that's how many hit points Perny has left.
Oh,
that's apparently
yes, yes, I'm aware that you looks really terrible. I have no idea what's happening on our Twitch screen right now. It's like
it's working for me. Just keep going.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Now Jordan is asking me. We're alive. Okay. Parney, you are on the brink of death. How are you feeling about that? You're muted.
That's kind of how I feel like in the game too. Like nothing I say is gonna help, except I look over at my companions and yell, "Don't take my hands!"
Why would we do that?
Because you and you,
Okay.
Get me the hell out of here.
Well, I'm not gonna let you die. If it's a hand or your life, you're losing the hand.
All right.
It's not very druidy.
So you will go to the top of the round with fleas. You are at the top of the round.
Okay, so I think I was behind the bed because I didn't want to get too close to it or something. I don't remember. So I guess I'm just gonna attack it. And this isn't my first attack, so I can't do the double attack. So I think it's just gonna be, I might be hidden, so I might be at an advantage.
Yeah, I think you hid
I
behind
don't
the bed.
remember if I'm hidden or not.
I think you hid behind or near or
Okay.
around the bed somewhere.
And I was thinking about going into the bed and having a nap, but I guess it's just inappropriate to do that right now. All right. That is an 18. That is a 25
Yeah, that hits.
on my longbow.
That hits.
Okay. Hits. And that is 10 damage. Ba-bam!
Bam! That's a nice amount of damage. All right. This mimic is looking injured.
So when I sling my arrow into it, does it go into its mouth, or where does it get hit?
You get into one of its little eyes that is popped up on the top of the chest, and you kind of like skewer one. It has multiple. It's fine.
I hope I can eat that.
Jory.
I'm gonna use my thorn whip and try to pull the mimic toward me and possibly away from Perny.
Sure. All right. Let's give it a try. Go ahead and
22.
yeah, that hits for sure. So go ahead and roll damage. And we'll see.
4.
4. All right. You know what? You're trying so hard. I'm gonna give it to you. The mimic is starting to feel the pain. It's got this arrow in one of its eyeballs. And as you bring your thorn whip around, and you lash at it and you pull it, it's surprised by this. And it does, in fact, let go of Perny. And it moves 10 feet towards you or something like that, I think. Cool.
Which I think is like most of the space in this tiny room.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a very big room. So we're going to say that you pull it close enough to be actually then engaged in melee range with it. It comes like right up to you. Cool. All right. Now it's the mimic's turn. It's pretty unhappy, actually.
Oh, and can I use my movement after I do that to back up?
Yeah. Yeah. You can move to a different part of the room,
you know
I guess.
what? I'm not going to, though, because
It'll get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, also that, yeah.
Because, now it's right on top of you.
Not like the Ettins were.
All right, well, now it's mad at you, so it's going to try and bite you, Jory, because you just, thorn whipped it. That is a math 17. That hits? Alright. So it makes a... What is that? One of those. I can read. That is 5 points of piercing damage. Plus 10 points of acid damage. It bit you real good.
Oh, she's just not gonna be happy unless one of us dies.
Oh, it's frozen for me again. Good times. Well, at least Jory's frozen.
So that was still
All right, hold on. We have to do this. I don't know what you said at all. What is happening? This game is near unplayable, everyone. Apparently the internet is broken in Ottawa. I don't know, Shauna, I think you're actually the problem this time. Wow, this is a mess. Okay, I don't know what to do. Oh, you're moving, Shauna, you're moving. Can you talk?
I can try.
Oh my god, you're here! Excellent! Not
All
a robot
so
anymore.
I turned the Twitch stream off.
Okay, well, hopefully that will help. I might also do the same, actually. And we will trust... Okay, you know what? That's a good plan, actually. I'm going to turn mine off, too. And we will trust Jordan to moderate the chat. And not say horrible things about us. Cool. Alright, that happened. Let's...
But did I just, like, thorn whip a screaming, biting mimic at me, and it just sort of landed, like, right on me as it flew?
Pretty much. Pretty much. And then you took quite a bit of damage, it seems like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot. I'm worse off than Perny now.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Good start.
But it was worth it.
Well, Perny's not gonna die. So, now it's your turn, Perny.
Combat's not done yet. She might.
You're up, Perny. You are free from having this thing stuck to you. What would you like to do?
How far was it? 10?
It's about 10
10
feet
feet?
away from you now.
Okay, Can I use that thing that I was talking about in Discord about,
The second chance thing?
yeah.
It has to hit you first.
It has hit me?
Yes.
When a
When
creature...
a creature you can see hits you with an attack roll, you can use a reaction to force that creature to reroll. So the next time...
that's not...
Then
Okay.
for the second chance ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, the one that I read was if it hits someone else, and it also... Anyway, whatever.
Okay, hold on.
I'm looking at, I was looking at the Everything Guide, or whatever it's called.
Xanathar's Guide to Everything?
Yeah.
Okay. It should be listed also in your abilities here. You don't have that reaction. Where are you getting that from? Features and traits. Hold on.
Books? Racial traits. No. Feats.
You don't have that feat.
Oh, okay.
You don't have a feat yet.
So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to use... I'm going to squash my immediate large impulse to crawl away and instead turn and heroically feebly stick it with daggers.
All right, stick it with daggers. Go ahead. You're going to do like 2 dagger attacks, I assume?
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and roll for that first one.
This would be a backstab, wouldn't it? Because it's involved with another.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay. So, is that different though?
Well, you get your sneak attack damage, I think, from this.
More damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do I see sneak attack?
Under your features and traits section.
Okay. So roll a 2d6
So you
if I get a hit.
If you get a hit, as well as your regular damage.
So 17.
Yeah, that hits.
And-
Hits.
Alright, and then... What does 2d6 mean?
It means 2. Roll the d6 twice. And, like, you add the numbers together.
6.
Plus, you rolled your d4 as well.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so it's 6 plus
Hang on, it's very complicated. I'm very weak.
Okay, so you rolled 6 for your sneak attack damage.
Yes.
Excellent. Now roll your like a regular hit, roll your d4 plus your 3.
7.
7. So that's a total of 13.
Yep.
Girl.
It's looking real bad now. Now
It's looking real dead, really all I care about.
It's looking almost dead. Now you can make your offhand dagger attack as well.
Okay.
So you make a second attack roll. This one won't get your sneak attack, and it'll just be a straight d4 roll.
Before I do that, though, I'm going to say, I never thought I'd say this, but I wish I was here. Oh!
Is it a 1?
No. I wish I could roll again.
Oh yeah, what'd you get though?
It's a 3.
Oh, 3
So
plus
7.
Yeah, 8.
Or, sorry,
Your attack is plus 5. Yeah. That unfortunately does not hit. You're so busy yelling that you're not paying attention to what you're doing, and you just miss as you hit with this dagger.
Shocking.
Now it is Io's turn. Io, you are making your way through the caves, looking for your friends when you hear this, like, thunderous boom, kind of back in time a little bit. And, people are... Then you hear some yelling as well a few minutes later. What would you like to do?
I would like to run directly towards the yelling, please, and thank you.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna say that you can run. It's gonna take you maybe like 2 rounds to get there from where you are.
Well,
Oh, you're not fast.
Yes, I have. Let me find it.
Yeah, you're a tabaxi. You have that.
Yes. I'm trying to find it. Feline agility.
Yeah.
When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of turn. Once you use a trait, you can't move it again. You can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns.
All right. I said that it was going to take you 2 turns, which would be about 60 feet, so you can get there in one go. Excellent. You barge into the room. And you witness...
I'll just kind of look around.
You witness this bloodbath, literally.
Don't step on me!
And because you use the cat's, or the feline agility, that's the action for the turn. So, you barge in heroically. End of turn. Flee.
I'm here.
Holy shit, that's good timing.
What are you gonna do, please?
So I guess I'm gonna hide again, like I do, and I'm gonna ping it with an arrow.
All right, go ahead and roll the stealth for that hide.
That unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah. That's a good hide.
And that was a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, oh, that is 5 damage.
Go ahead and tell us how this happens. Because it did.
To behind a desk, and I'm on my tummy, and the desk is huge, of course, and I'm on my tummy, and I'm doing the side bow, of course, and I go like this, and I get him in the other eye.
In the other eye. 2 eyes.
I only eat food on sticks, so yeah.
Yeah, and thusly, the mimic is no more. Yay!
Does it turn into a regular treasure box?
No. It's just a dead treasure box mimic.
So the arrows have impaled the eyeballs?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and collect that.
Alright, you get your arrows back and some eyeballs shish kebabbed already for you.
Yep. Excellent. I'm gonna put that in a stew later on.
Alright.
And not tell anyone that I put it in.
Nice. Mimic eyeballs in a stew.
Delicious.
Carney
To be
looks
fair, I'm
real
not sure we'd
pissed.
let you be in charge of cooking, knowing that you carry around severed hands.
No one's complained about my cooking yet. Except for Og. But
Cool. You're in a room. There's a dead mimic. Io just got there. What are you doing?
where have you been, Io?
Where have I been? What are you doing here?
Is it your home?
No,
Help!
this isn't.
Help! Hello!
No, this is not my home. This is what you went down the hallway, didn't you?
They couldn't resist.
You didn't try to stop them, please.
Help!
I wanted to go find the angel woman, and they're like, no, we gotta go down that hallway.
While Perny is crying weakly for help, I am going to just slide without getting up. I assume I've sort of dropped to the floor at this point, and I'm sliding back to rest my back against the wall, and I'm just going to peel off my incredibly damaged glove and start trying to staunch the bleeding on my many wounds from the mimic while they're discussing our adventuring habits.
What happened?
I'm gonna go over to Perny, because she's crying the hardest, and I'm gonna try to do some medicine.
All right.
Some medicine.
All right.
It's gonna be how you die.
Go ahead and make a medicine check. I kind of want to give you disadvantage because some medicine, but I'm not that mean, so just go ahead and make a...
Well, I took some herbs. I mean, Og gave me some herbs from his garden, so I'm gonna assume that it's good.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
no.
put it where it hurts.
You're just gonna put the herbs...
Okay, but
You know what? Why don't
okay,
you
so
just take an
if I have
eyeball and
herbalism,
stick it in a hole?
do I identify? Can I see these, and do I know what they are?
You're too busy with yourself.
Okay.
I got 11.
Okay, so you take these herbs, and Og doesn't steer you badly. They're not like poisonous herbs or anything. And you attempt to do some medicine and just put the herbs...
First, I'm gonna chew it up and make a
Oh,
paste,
excellent. Okay.
and then I'm gonna put it on her cuts in the
All right.
acid.
Enjoy your diseases.
Yeah.
From goblin spit.
It burns, Joe. I mean, Perny. It burns. Nothing bad happens, but...
That's the spearmint.
I'm getting a flashback to when someone tried to use dirt as smelling salts.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Does she feel better?
You know, I will let Joe Perny, I mean, why do I keep saying your actual name? Regain 1 hit point from Flea's caring about you so much.
I have a heart somewhere in my backpack. It's
And
my lunch.
same for you, Jory. You like are able to like wrap and staunch your bleeding, and you can also regain 1 hit point as you rest there.
Does no one have healing spells?
Your healer.
I can't use
ran
them
away.
on myself.
Yeah, you can.
No, the one that I have, I can only use on someone else. So I
Wait.
will use Balm of the Summer. No, we're gonna rest though, right?
Wait, you don't have cure wounds?
No.
This seems like an oversight on our part.
Og has
Og does.
cure wounds.
Okay,
Oh,
that is
boy.
the second week in a row where Og would have been really fucking helpful to have around.
Maybe we'll all appreciate him more.
Yeah. You guys need to rest for shiz.
I'm gonna go in the bed. Oh, but first I'll try to lock that door.
Are you seriously taking the bed instead of the like grievously wounded people?
I'm tiny. Other people can come in too. Anyone?
Other people can't even get off the floor. I'll just lie here in the dirt, bleeding.
I'll drag you up.
Wow. Okay. You try to lock the door.
With
Yeah.
the shoving a chair up.
Yeah, it's doable. There's like a kind of flimsy lock. It's old, but like between actually kind of like turning a lock on the door and putting the chair in, you think it's pretty secure.
Okay. I'll make sure that Pernie's all comfy in the bed.
All right. Are you comfy in the bed, Pernie?
I can't drag an elf up there.
I will drag Jory over.
All right.
That's how many hit points I have.
I will drag you gently.
All right. So we have gentle dragging.
Yeah.
The 2 injured people are in the bed, and I assume y'all are gonna take a rest.
I feel like a nap would be good right now.
Do you want to take a short nap or a long nap?
A long one. And I'd also like to
couple of
point out that the way this all started was Flea's saying, we should sleep here. And Pernie saying, yeah, I'm just going to check this chest first.
All right.
True.
From now on, maybe not. Just sleep first.
I don't remember that. So
Or just don't go into hallways you don't know anything about without backup.
says the woman who ran towards a giant group of people in a mob.
And we handled it.
I can take care of myself.
Guys,
We
I'm
can
trying to
too.
sleep.
It died. Hey, go to sleep.
All right. So everybody goes to sleep. Woohoo! Sleep. You can do your various long rest things.
Oh, we're staying here for a whole 8 hours?
Yes. You'll still get to your light of the forest in time. Don't worry.
Okay.
You had to go the next day, I think. So they get
Yeah.
And no one took a night. So this can be your night, and you can go tomorrow to the light of the forest. How's everyone's sleep going? This is some quality D&D right here.
It's cold.
No,
We're
it's
gonna-
not. Not in this bed. It's warm.
I'm not in the
Probably a
bed
good
with
time to remind
everybody.
everybody that I still smell like the Et and Sex pile too.
Nice. Nice.
Aren't you glad I was
Yeah.
dragged into this bed?
It's all right.
Okay. All right, so you pass a much needed sleep for some of you. Maybe not quite as much for others, but for some of you, a really much needed sleep. And you wake up after approximately 8 hours, feeling rested, full of health. Jory doesn't sleep. Yes, I see that.
Elves are weird.
Elves are weird.
Do you meditate?
And it
So-
doesn't even have to be for the full 8 hours.
No,
you
it's
feel me-
4 hours. So then the other 4 hours while everybody's sleeping, it's just like creepily watching people, I guess.
Excellent. Nice and creepy. Cool.
I actually wrote a thing about how usually, no, nobody woke up, so I'm not going to say what she does normally while everybody else is sleeping.
Well, fleas curled around your feet. That's how she fit on the bed.
Io does not fit on the bed. Io clearly spends the night on the floor.
Good times. So you wake up. You're still in the cave. There's still a dead mimic in the room. Being dead. Maybe starting to smell.
Can we leave? It's gross in here.
Just gonna do a quick check in the room. There was a desk that I described, so I'm gonna look at it.
Oh yeah, a desk. Shit. Sure, make an investigation check.
What's that?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, okay. One of my best features. 12.
Yeah, okay. You find some dried up like ink wells and some quills, some scrap pieces of parchment, but nothing particularly exciting.
Anyone want this for writing? I have no one to write to. Who would I write to? Everyone's here that I know. I'm just gonna shove it back in.
Okay. All right. You shove it back in. What would you like to do now?
Should we get the hell out of here? Or do you guys have to finish this?
Please, can we get out of here? I want out of here.
How did you get in here?
There's a door.
How did you... Okay, so you didn't go by any Ettins then?
What? What's an Etten?
I mean, any two-headed monsters?
No.
Okay, let's go your way.
Door's just right there.
Yes. Let's go take it.
Okay.
We're not going back the way we came. We're going a different way when we exit, is the idea. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if Io was talking about the door to the room or like a
That's what I
door
thought.
in general.
Like, yep, there's a door.
How literal are we being?
Intelligence isn't my best feat or best strength.
All right, so you exit the door of the room into a long hallway. You've seen this hallway before.
Show us the way, kitty cat.
All right. And I will go back. I will go the way I came in.
Yeah. And for the sake of not mapping an entire map out again, you manage to do that. You take them through various rooms, and they see some remnants of some stuff you maybe dealt with on the way in. Skeletons, rats, that kind of thing. And you lead them maybe about an hour's walk. And there's like a steady incline back up in one of the way that you go. If you remember, you were kind of going, the original thing down the hallways kind of was going downwards. So you start to head back up a little bit, and you exit out of the caves in what appears to be an abandoned mine that's outside of town. Doesn't look like it's been used in like a really long time. And, Io, that it is on the western side of town.
Yeah. So this is where I came to find you guys.
That's a good guess that you knew that we were down there.
Oh, I don't know. Some people seem just a little obsessed with the hallway. I took my chances and, followed footprints.
Great. Glad you came. Do you have an appointment?
I do, but I don't think it's till tonight.
Yeah, the
What
time got weird in the cave, so we're gonna say it's probably about noon.
Oh, okay.
at
Noon is
this
good.
point in time. So you have until sunset, which is not really that long because it's a dark, frozen world and the sun sets early. So you got
And
a
it's
few
winter.
hours.
Yes, I had to go meet the people. They will tell me about the light. They'll take me to see the light.
Does it only have to be you, or can anyone go?
See, now you're just testing my memory. I'm trying to remember.
They never said that only you had to go.
No, other people can come, but I need to see the light.
Cool, we're probably gonna come with.
Oh no, we can't mess this up. This is my one chance.
Well, just because we're there doesn't mean we're gonna mess it up.
Really?
Maybe.
I will look specifically right at Perny.
It's just checked out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you emerge.
I will keep them in line, Io. It'll be fine.
Damn.
All right.
I'm just looking back at Io and not saying anything. In fact, I'm being very quiet in general.
This isn't like you. Are you feeling okay?
Do you need
Yeah.
some food?
I feel fine. I'm fine.
Do you have your hands?
Yes.
All right, let's. I don't think there's much point going back into town right now.
All right.
We can go to meet them.
Cool. So you had. They just said to meet them on the western part of town, I think. Gotta go back. That was a few
They
episodes
weren't
ago.
really specific from what I remember. Like kind of right around the forest area, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it says on the. I told you on the western edge of town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're on the western part of town, ish. You can, let's see the map. Just kind of camp out if you want for a little bit.
Yeah.
Make a fire.
I'm gonna make that stew. I mean, a stew.
What's going to be in this stew?
A little bit of this. A little...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A little bit of the herb. Still delicious. Tubers.
Okay.
Hey Jory, do you have any food?
I have a little bit of bread that you can have.
Thank you.
Hey, it's your loss.
And I feel it
Stew is
keenly.
full of protein.
I think that's what we're afraid of. Possibly.
Perny, I also have these. Do you know what they are? And I pull the blue potions out of my my bag and offer them to her. Since you have identified.
I do.
Yes. I'm looking at your sheet and you do.
Okay.
It's a spell. That will.
Oh, right. Sorry. I took it on purpose. I've had a hard day, guys. I just got, like, mauled by something. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, I'll take the things from Jory and cast Identify.
All right. You have found 3. I said it was 3, right? That's my notes. 3 potions of healing.
Well, fuck.
Which are normally depicted as being red, but in our frozen continent are going to be blue. Now everybody's real mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm just wondering if Pernie's gonna actually tell us what they are and give them back.
Yeah, oh, yes, I'm sorry. I will say... Okay, well, first of all, I will seem very surprised and sad that my Identify spell worked. And I will hand them back kind of listlessly and say, yeah, they're healing potions. Probably should have used those during the fight, but that's the way my life goes.
All
should I
right. Well, you found some healing potions,
Yeah, and I gave them back to Jory.
and Fleece is making stew.
I'm
I'll
eating
take
bread.
2 back, but I'll leave 1 for Pernie to keep.
Io is pacing.
All right. Well, on that note, I think what we should do is take our break, and then when we come back, we can get to the non-mimic related stuff and see what's going on with the Light of the Forest. Yeah? Cool. All right, so we're going to take a break. 10 minutes. So we should be back. It's 52. So I'm going to say at 2:03, because by the time I wrap this up, it'll be that. Around 2:03, we will be back to find out what the deal with the Light of the Forest is. Thank you for everyone for dealing with our tech problems. I don't know if the players realized that, again, just a few minutes ago we went down yet again. So we're going to sort of play this by ear and see what happens. Hopefully things will hold it together. If not, we might call it a little bit early today because it's hard to watch when we're constantly, live, not live, live, not live. Anyway, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh, puppy. All right, break time. And we're back. And I don't think we are broken. So that is good. That makes me happy. Gonna pull the Zoom chat window back up so I can see what you guys are talking about. So, when we left off, there was pacing, there was stew, there was bread. I don't know if anybody made a fire, but you were hanging out, waiting to go.
I would have made a
I
fire.
would hope so if we were making a stew.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's not
I
cold
guess
stew.
you're not gonna have cold stew. I don't know. Maybe, though. So, you were just passing some time before you went to find the Light of the Forest people. So if anyone has any, role play they would like to do, secrets they want to reveal around the campfire, they can do that. Or we can just go straight to the good stuff.
I'm just keeping an eye on Pernie surreptitiously as possible since she's being all sullen and weird.
It's not sullen. It's a non-shitty word for sullen.
Moping?
Pensive.
Moping.
Fine.
Pouting?
Since she's being pensive and
guys
weird,
suck.
Dory's gonna watch her surreptitiously as much as possible.
Introverted.
All right, so you're watching Pernie.
Like a creep.
Who ate Fleece's stew? That's the question.
Nope.
But she didn't tell you that she put eyeballs in it, did she?
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
She
she
said
did.
eyeballs.
Sorry, that was when the internet went crap and I missed.
Oh.
I thought I heard the word tubers and that was it.
I actually would like to talk to Io.
Cool. Go forth. Talk to Io.
Okay. Well, I'm going to approach Io and be like, in my usual subtle way, Why do you like not like me so much?
I will stop pacing at this point and just kind of look down.
Are you looking down your nose?
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're 6'8", talking to someone that's 3 foot. I never said I don't like you. I don't know you and I don't trust you.
So I've got like my hands planted on my hips, right? So I'm basically like leaning back at a 45-degree angle. You know, I'm a nice person.
I will just kneel down on the floor to do her a little bit more eye to eye. I never said you weren't a nice person.
I'm not a bad person, and I just want to. I want to see the light too. You know.
It's not that I don't want you to see the light. I would never stop anyone from doing that. I just don't want to lose my chance.
Your chance for what?
Light.
Okay. Do you know other nouns?
My family told me that I needed to protect the light. That was my job. No matter what, you protect the light. So that's what I've been, that's all I remember before they left.
What do you mean before they left?
Before they left me.
They left you?
I don't have it. I don't know where they are. So yes, I'm assuming they left me.
Where'd they go? I'm overhearing everything.
Please drop.
Throwing my stew.
I just
Where'd they
assumed we
go?
could all hear it.
Oh. Oh, I don't think we're being very quiet, so I don't know. They're just gone.
Have you looked for them?
I'm gonna look at please and be like, is this like a tabaxi thing or?
I don't know. My peoples are dead. So
They're just gone. I don't remember. I vaguely remember them. The most thing I remember is telling me I must find the light in the forest and protect it. But that was ages ago. That was years. I've been looking for the light since then.
Wow. So
Well,
your family obviously trusts you a lot and have a lot of love for you?
No. Don't look at chat when you're doing this. No, I don't know. It's just that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. I mean, my ancestors are guiding me towards this light. I know they are. And I don't want anything to mess that up. So that's why the light's important.
have you thought about looking for your people?
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of used to just being alone now. Makes things simpler. I can protect myself. I don't get into battles I know I can't win.
Please just turns back to the stew and stirs it slowly, kind of thinking to herself.
So you don't know what the light is, but you know you have to see it or share it or
Guard it. I have to protect it. I have to guard it. What I don't know. Just protect it. It must be very important. or else I wouldn't have been told this. And then, yeah, I guess I've been told this.
It's magical. I know that.
Hmm. Most things are.
You know, it's really hard to talk to you.
I crouched down on my knees. So we're a little more eye to eye. Are you just applying emotionally hard to talk to me?
No, emotionally hard to
Oh,
talk
okay,
to you.
cool. Let's clarify. You're not the easiest person to talk to either.
I'm pretty like, what you see is what you get. You know. I'm going to see the light too. I need to see it. I know it has something special. Something special for me.
That's fine. It's not my light. I just have to protect the light. I don't want anything to mess this up.
Wow. Friggin', is she lawful? She's lawful good. It's so annoying.
I am not actually.
I am trying to bond with her. She's just like, that's fine.
All right.
So I'm going to awkwardly pat her knee and then just go back to my side of the fire and roll over. And after cleaning my daggers very assiduously of whatever mimic goo is on them, go to sleep.
You're just gonna sleep until you go to meet the
I
light of
guess
the
so.
forest? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Had dinner.
All right. Anyone else have anything they want to do?
How's that stew? Is it delicious?
From my bedroll, I'm like,
Well, what did you do with the eyeballs? Like, did you like mash them up, or were they just like floating in the stew and like looking at people
Nope.
while they ate it?
I just wanted a bit of tang of eyeball, so I went dip, and then that's all they're good for because I'm a really good chef. And so I know eyeballs just, you don't need much. It's a lot of flavor, like oxtail, dip, and then I just toss them.
Nice. Yeah. You're not keeping them. You literally threw them away.
No. Its use is done for this stew, and it's just got a little tang of eyeball.
Excellent. Tang of eyeball.
Like a Bailey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a basil leaf, like I said before, a bay leaf.
I even missed that you said it before because I was worried about something else.
All right. So you pass the time, the sun starts to set, and you head off, I assume, in search of these weird light of the forest people. Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. So you kind of wander around for a little bit, and then you see a light in the distance. Looks like campfire. And as you approach, you see 3 tall elves sort of standing around. They have a pot on the fire, and they're stirring it, and there are a number of mugs out as well.
Io will will approach the group.
All right. So you notice that one of the elves was one of the ones that you were talking to yesterday morning. Wow, that feels like so long ago. Crazy. Yeah. So and they extend a hand and introduce themselves, and she says, "Hello, my name is Leandra. I see you brought some friends with you."
Hello, Leandra. Yes, I did.
do they look magical?
I'm going to ignore that.
Okay. The other two elves are sort of around the thing, and they nod at you, and Leander says, "Please come, sit." And she gestures. There's like a number of logs around. But there's like one long log that you can all sit on around the campfire.
I will sit closest to the elves.
All right. Is anyone else sitting?
I'm gonna stay back a little ways toward the edge of the fire and keep watch around us in the darkness.
Okay. Fleas and
I'm gonna stay in
Perny.
the shadows as well.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to sit on the log.
Thing.
I gotta go see if they look, worth my while.
Cool. So you sit on the log, and Leandra introduces you to Alora and Corim. And she tells you, "We are but part of the light of the forest. But to continue further, before we can tell you anything, you need to make a choice." And at this point in time, Corim is taking the mugs and the liquid from that they're stirring over the thing, and they're pouring it in. And they pour 4 of them, even though the 2 of you are standing in the shadows. And they say, "Before we can discuss things, we need to know that you are open and trustworthy. We need you to drink from these cups."
What's in it?
Truth.
Truth can't be in a cup. Truth won't fit in a cup. It's not. Truth is an emotion.
We can only help enlighten you if you drink from the cup. Otherwise, you're choosing to stay in your ignorance of the light of the forest. And Coram hands both Io and Perny cups, because you're sitting there. And they set the other 2 cups down on the ground near the other end of the wooden log for Fleas and Jory.
Io will pick up the cup. Can I smell it?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check for smelling.
That would be a natural 1.
Can I use lucky there?
No, it's
no,
only
you can
for
use for
you.
yourself. Only on your own natural 1 rolls.
Yeah.
Just like dunk your nose in it when you went to smell.
It smells earthy. Smells like herbs. You can't pick them out. You rolled real bad, but
All right, the dice just went dice jail. First freaking roll.
I'm gonna look at the elves, and then look at Io, and then pick up my cup and drink it.
I would like to try and stop you from getting it to your mouth before you can drink it.
I will try to drink it as well, because what's there to lose?
you are too far away to stop them from drinking. You chose to stay in the shadows.
I did. That edge of fire. I can. Okay.
Yeah. No, they're drinking it. Okay. As you drink from the cup, you feel a warmth radiating through you.
420, baby!
You feel at peace for a moment. And I need you to now both make a wisdom saving throw, please.
That is not my strength. That is really not my strength. Okay, dice.
While this is happening, can I go and stand in front of them with my scimitar drawn?
Sure.
So, just because I like a nice little symmetry here, I just rolled a natural 20.
Nice. All right. Cool. What about you, Perny?
I got 15.
All right. So you both drink from the cup. You feel warm. You feel peaceful. And as you look around, you now notice that everything in the forest that's alive glows with a sort of warm, goldeny light, as if you're seeing its essence. The trees, the creatures, the elves standing in front of you, even Jory standing in front of you. You can see this glow in her. Jory's glow, however, is not as strong as everyone else's glow. And you just, as you're sitting there, realize that you not only see this warm glow of everything, you can feel the emotions of the forest. You can feel how the trees are feeling. You can feel everything is just, you sort of connect with their emotions, like you can hear them. It's a little overwhelming, but each of you manages to just like keep that calm, and you don't let sort of the overwhelming noise of all of these emotions overtake you. And as you are taking this in and you're seeing this glow, Leandra says, "Do you understand now?"
I see light. Is this the light?
Everything has a light. The forest is alive with light.
How am I to protect this?
Before we discuss further, I need your friends to drink or to leave.
It's okay, Jory.
Are we hearing that conversation?
Yep, yeah, it's being said out loud.
Does it taste like shit?
Tasted like tea.
No, it tastes like, tastes pretty good actually.
Better than your stew.
Actually, it tastes just like your stew.
You guys didn't try my stew. You didn't taste my stew.
Today we didn't, before we have.
And you loved it. Come on.
All right, I'll give
I'll
Io
go
a
up and
quick look, and
try
then
some
I'll
juice.
give Perny a longer look before picking up the mug and drinking it.
Okay. You...
This isn't gonna put me on some spiritual journey, right? Because I'm not into that.
You do what you want with the truth that we offer.
Down the hatch.
Alright, so you're both drinking from the cup? Cool. I require you to both also make wisdom saving throws, please.
15.
Okay. I couldn't hear you.
That's a 20.
Okay. Alright, so just like Fleas and Perny, you drink, you feel this warmth, and as you look around, you see this glow. And just like Fleas and Perny, for a moment it feels like feeling all of this...
Io and Perny.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Just like Io and Perny, you
Poor Io.
feel like it's gonna be overwhelming, but you manage to sort of like just steel your nerves and kind of tap into, ground yourself in the forest, and you manage to hold off that overwhelming feeling. And Leandra, like, motions for you to sit, if you would like. And she says, "I will tell you the story of how the humans destroyed the light of the forest.
Fleece just sits her ass right down.
Still standing with my scimitar in my other hand.
A long time ago, there were no humans here. Only dwarves who lived in the mountains, and those of us who lived in the forest. A variety of the Earth's creatures. The humans arrived by boat. They moved in, they befriended the dwarves, and they began to build these great metal structures. They would come out into the forest and they would mine these resources. They would take stone and they would take trees and they would take metals and they would bring them back. And they would build their giant, horrifying structures further and further into the sky, towering over the rest of the forest. They cleared the area around them. They enslaved the peoples that they found. And at this point in time, she looks towards Jory and she says, "Our people." And they hurt us, and they hurt the woods. And so we fled. Those of us who remained, to the other side of the mountain. And we dedicated our lives to ensuring that the humans wouldn't touch this part. This last part, we would ensure stood forever. The magic of the forest needs to be protected. It's too powerful for those greedy human hands. And so we help people see the light of the forest, to feel the light of the forest, to feel how it's alive. And we hope you'll join us in protecting it.
Not all humans are bad.
Humans wrecked this world.
But not all of them. Just like anyone, some of them are good and some of them are bad.
Fleece is just looking at Jory now.
And I get kicked out of the party.
How's everyone feeling?
Confused.
Confused about what?
Am I addressing the elves right now, or?
No, I'm just checking in with everyone. You know, what's your character feeling? What are they doing right now?
Oh, my character is incredibly confused because how are you supposed to do anything with something that's everywhere?
I was also very confused. She was thinking very literally there was a light in the forest that she'd have to protect.
Fleece is feeling like the revelation has been given to her, and that this is confirming everything. Humans suck. And I lift my glass. I'm like, I'm with you.
Leander just nods to you.
I can't join you if joining means condemning an entire race for something that a few did.
I concur. You can't do that.
Well, you can't unsee the light.
There are bad elves too.
There are bad halflings.
There are bad tabaxis. There are bad tabaxis.
You know goblins are bad.
Right. I thought this was going to go differently.
Is that the DM speaking? Or
No,
the
that's Leandra. And a little bit me. Well,
Is there a boat?
no, there's no boat, damn it.
We missed the boat on this one.
Is there a hallway?
I'll turn to Leandra now and ask, what would you have us do?
I would have you fight
Fight what?
whoever threatens
Also,
the forest.
And where?
Think
You
just
know
fight
it's
in general.
coming.
What's coming?
I know you've seen it.
The purple haze?
The metal monsters.
The train. The humans are coming.
What metal monster?
The train. The full of humans.
Huh?
I take out the hand. I take out my mummified hand. These are coming.
Hands? We're gonna be attacked by that?
It's not a monster. It's a human construction, but it's not a monster.
It's a monster that
It doesn't
destroys
threaten the
this...
forest.
It's a monster that destroys this forest.
We can coexist with humans.
What?
Not if they take and take and take and never give.
Human adventurers destroyed my warren. They destroyed my people. They're coming back and they're going to destroy the forest. They're going to destroy everything again. We can't let this happen. Everyone that you love, everyone that you care for will die if these humans get here.
I don't think we have that type of. How can you know that 100%?
The goblin speaks the truth. Everywhere they go, the humans snuff out the light.
Hang on. Question. So, I just saw everything in the forest, including me, connected. So wouldn't that also indicate then that the humans that came into the forest would also be connected?
They don't belong here.
But they are connected.
They'll have light too. And
They'll
if we have
have
to
light.
protect the light,
They do not have light.
how do you know that?
Because I have seen them.
You've seen some.
They glow with a horrible purple haze.
You know what we really need right now? A human.
Yes. Look at Jory. Jory does not glow as light as us. Does that mean she's bad?
I was not aware of this fact, correct?
Oh, oops.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Jory, is there human in you? I may have just started a war. Inadvertently.
Not that I'm aware of. What do you mean I don't glow like everything else?
You're darker.
You're different.
You're dim. Light.
What does that mean?
Not you.
What is that? Why isn't she as bright as us?
Those who are committed to and love the forest grow bright like the forest.
Are those two bright?
Am I
Perny
bright?
and Io? Or have they just dimmed?
Nope, they remain bright. Actually, Perny flickers a little bit.
I love how they apparently were on a dimmer switch.
We.
I don't think the humans are responsible for this purple haze you're talking about. We've
No.
seen other creatures glow with the purple haze you mentioned, and it's not humans.
They're infecting the forest.
No, the purple haze is infecting the forest. The purple
I will
haze
not
is not
condemn an entire race for the actions of a few.
Then
The only
you
person
all-
I've ever loved was a human, and I'm not going to betray her memory by condemning her race.
What? You love the human?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then you are no assistance to us. I hope that one day You will appreciate the light for what it is.
The light is for all creatures.
I'm not
And
leaving my friends either.
I was gonna stand up and go stand beside Jory.
Oh, I'm not asking you to leave your friends. We don't require that they stay here with us. Those who want to work with us will. And as she says that, she looks at Fleas.
High fives.
She doesn't really know what to do. She's just like,
Please. Don't do this.
I don't think you guys really know what happened to me. I've already told you. My people were destroyed by human adventures. They're coming again. They're gonna destroy everything. Fleas is starting to cry and get all misty-eyed.
Please. Just because it happened one time does not mean it's going to happen again.
It is. It is gonna happen. I've seen the train. I have the hand. It's proof.
What is this train you guys are talking about? What? I don't understand.
A metal carriage, Io. It's just a transportation device.
it's a transportation device that destroys the forest. They lay down these metal veins going through the world, and they fuel this horrible monster with our wood and our creatures. And why? So that they can come here and destroy our way of life?
No, I think it's for progress.
You're awfully understanding of this.
Yeah, actually, you
Have
are.
you met a human before?
Yes.
Hmm.
Wait.
I'm starting
Maybe.
to side with Fleas here. I mean, I got no beef with them, but I also have heard many stories about how they just basically ruin everything. So I'm.
Well, and you did spend some time in Bellisk, correct? Yeah, so you would have, you would have seen likely, I mean, Dory as well, that Leandra speaks the truth, that around the city it's barren. There's no trees, they've overextended themselves to build these big towers.
Yes, and on a personal note, the magicians in Bellisk always look down on my family, and because we're shorter than them, but also because we're not human.
We shouldn't, haven't done anything yet. How can we judge
But
when these humans haven't done anything yet? It's being judged on what your grandfather did or your grandmother did, and then carrying that all the way through your life, even though you didn't do that.
when you live for hundreds of years, you see, it doesn't matter. They're all the same.
No,
People can change.
it does not work that way.
I don't know. You meet one bad human. Okay, fine. You meet two bad humans. Maybe it's a coincidence. You meet 30 bad humans. You start to get a pattern, right?
Okay, well, how about this? What if we can prove to you that these humans aren't going to cause harm to the light?
She already have by laying down track.
She literally laughs. She's like, I've seen the destruction they're doing now. More than any of you have.
We cut trees to build houses for Winteroak.
Rarely. Only when necessary. We scavenge fallen trees.
How do we know this isn't necessary?
What if we talk to them and say, okay, for every tree you cut down, you have to plant more?
They're never gonna do that. Come
How
on.
do you know? You never talk to them.
I know that humans do exactly what they want. They don't do anything else.
Oh, that means you're a human then?
No, but I know enough about them to know that they'll even say, yeah, we'll do it, and then they won't do it.
They're not all like that.
I could condemn all halflings at this point.
No.
Why not? Let's ask. Let's go find this metal carriage and ask them.
If it's the purple haze that's infecting the forest, let's find out what's causing the purple haze.
Yes. If we bring these humans back that are in the metal carriage and they don't have the purple haze on them, that means they're safe, right?
No, that just means the people in the carriage are safe. They're not the ones that are
As
building.
in, not all humans are bad.
Yes.
Okay. If you can bring back every single person, the people that built the train, the people that designed the train, the people that run the train, the people that are in the train, and they're all good, then maybe I'd be satisfied. But that's not gonna happen.
Well, we don't have to bring them back. Let's go meet them.
I'm
You
gonna go
want the humans in Winteroak?
I'm gonna go stand by, please. You're wrong. I'm sorry, guys. You're wrong.
Do you want the humans in Winteroak?
Why? Winteroak's a place for everybody. Is it not? They took me in.
Where are the humans?
They provided me sanctuary when I needed it most. And I would hope that they would do the same for anyone worthy, human or otherwise.
I heard a rumor, Jory, that you were quick to remove a human from Winteroak just a few days ago.
Ha ha!
Fair. That's a fair point. We weren't sure that he was trustworthy. And he never set foot in the town.
I've always understood Winteroak to be a home for people that are not human. The fact that there's no humans there is why I've made a home there. And if there's humans there, I will not live there.
I assumed
To me, that place will be spoiled.
I assumed it was for a home for people that didn't have anywhere else to go.
The humans have their own cities.
I just found this place. I don't want it ruined.
You guys can do whatever you want, but I'm going to go look for the source of the purple haze so that I can show you that it's not the humans doing it.
I'm with Jory.
They have as much of a right to life as everything else in this forest.
Yep.
Well, we're not gonna kill them.
I think that's what we're being asked to do.
I think so.
Please. Right?
There are many things you can do.
I'm not
in the
going to
battle against
enslave
the
them. I'm
humans.
not going to kill them.
I did not ask you to do that.
What are you asking us to do then?
What do you want us to do?
To protect the light.
By any means necessary?
Yes,
So killing.
if it comes to that. Certainly. That's...
Who else is protectors of the light?
We have people in key places throughout Winteroak. I'm cautious to say their names with your friends who are not on board.
I am on board for protecting the light by any means necessary.
And yet
But
you
that
want to
does-
defend the humans.
I don't think the humans are the problem.
I think we've heard what we need to hear, Io. I think if you're in this with me, let's go after the purple haze and we'll figure it out. They can come, they can stay. I won't be
Okay.
killing any humans.
Only if they attack me first.
I'm gonna look at the elf. Do we know what kind of elves they are?
They look not unlike the elders. Different sort of seasonal variations of elves. They're quite old. They look old, so.
Where are the humans now in relation to Winteroak?
Rumor has it they're traveling by train parallel to the mountain, but it's only a matter of time before they make their way inwards.
Just because it's something new doesn't mean it's something to be afraid of.
Has anyone approached them yet?
We have contacts.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Insiders, right? You have people there.
Let the elf answer.
Leandra casts message in response to Fleas, so that only Fleas can hear, and appears to be like drinking from her cup while she says to Fleas, "We have a woman on the inside. She keeps us informed."
I keep this to myself.
I feel like this conversation has reached a natural breaking point. I don't think we'll convince you.
Wait, let's make a deal.
A deal?
Yes.
What kind of deal?
You give us some time. If we find the source of the purple haze and bring you evidence of it, you will not condemn a whole race.
I make no such promise.
What if we can stop it?
Yeah,
You can stop the humans? You can stop the
No.
humans, you'll
Hey.
be a hero.
the purple haze.
My issue is not with the purple haze. My issue is with the humans.
You said the purple haze was what was causing them. The humans are the source of the purple haze.
No, I said that they glowed purple and that they were infecting the forest.
Infecting how?
They're spreading. You said you've seen other creatures with this purple haze. Clearly, whatever the
Like I
humans are
said,
doing is a
if we-
virus in this forest.
All right, we'll stop the virus,
Yes.
and we'll be back.
Well, I look forward to seeing the fruits of your labor, such as they'll be.
She's making me really want to punch her right now.
Right? I want to
really
punch
hate
her.
being an elf. That's
Oh,
why I lived in the city.
barbarians, we don't have good impulse control here.
I could totally kneecap her, just saying.
Perny, what side are you on? I'm so confused.
I thought does she have to be
He's
so
on Perny's side.
condescending? God.
Yeah, Perny's on her own side. This is the
Right.
problem.
I've known Io for a long time. I feel like I can probably sense that Io is getting a little agitated, and I'll just put a
My tail
gentle hand on.
the tail
On
is
On her
Yeah.
shoulder! On her shoulder!
Well, she's too tall. That would be like. She's like most of a foot taller than me.
Yeah.
But I'll put my hand on her arm just to maybe dissuade her from doing anything rash.
I think it's best we bring this conversation to an end.
Yeah, because you're not really helping.
I've shown
Jeez.
you the truth. What you would do with that?
How's my light now?
Your light is the same, dimmer than everyone else's. It hasn't changed. Io's remains
Is-
quite bright.
Oh.
Io's ears are going to start going back a little bit. She's getting very irritated with his elf.
Let's go home, Io. Let's go find the guest we brought into town.
Wait, why are you doing that? They're not human.
I think she still has more to tell us.
I think so too.
And I have some questions for Vaxis.
I think we all have some questions for Vaxis.
So, does Leander look magical?
Um,
And or can I cast Is there a spell I can cast? It says, is this person magical?
Detect magic would be the spell you are looking for, although that's normally objects.
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check.
So that would be a 9.
I mean, it's not like you're getting a magical aura off of her or anything, but,
Sorry. It would be an 11.
okay, so, yeah. You are at least smart enough to figure out that this is, not just any old kind of elf. These are not just any old kind of elves. That it seems likely they would have some kind. It's probably an Eladrin, and they would have some kind of innate magical power.
Do they have pockets? Asking for a friend.
They have robes. It's hard to see if there are pockets.
Okay, I'm gonna go see if they've got pockets.
All right.
Because we're sitting on the log, right? So.
Yes. So you're gonna walk up to them?
More like sidle, like pretend like I'm talking to fleas and like
Right.
slide over.
Okay, make a stealth check.
$18.
Okay. You sidle over, you're real confident. We start to side-eye. And, Leandra sort of like, her hands disappear into her robes. And she pulls out a ornate whistle. It's a beautifully carved wooden whistle. And she puts it in your hand. And she says, "You can keep it."
Does this look like the whistle I have? That you gave me at the start of the
No,
thing?
it looks different.
I'm gonna take it and act like, is this just a gift for me? Wow. I was totally not expecting this at all.
All three of the elves then turn and walk away into the darkness of the forest without saying
Oh my
anything.
god. Literally fade to black? Come on.
Literally fade to black. You can go try and chase them if you want.
No.
As they're leaving, both Fleas and Perny, you hear just a whisper in your brain. Find Egren.
I'm writing that down.
I'm like, ah, shit, I don't have a pen.
And now they're gone, and you're left standing there by a campfire. There's still some drink
my
in the cauldron-y thing, if you want it.
oh, my head is splitting. I'm gonna
Uh,
go back to my hut.
Can I cast Identify on it?
On the whistle?
No.
Oh, on the on
On the liquid.
liquid?
Yeah.
Sure.
Is that, or should I cast it on the whistle?
It's up to you. If you want to cast it on the liquid, you can cast it on the liquid.
Yeah, I'll cast it on the liquid.
Okay, it's a magical potion that makes you see the spirit of everything that's alive. And also, if you drank it, you now have a limited capacity to understand plants and animals. You can hear their emotions, and you have advantage on wisdom checks to understand them.
How long does this last for?
Yeah, how long does it last?
You know. Io, you know nothing because you are not doing identify. Perny,
No, I was just curious.
you know that it lasts as long as you are committed to the cause.
As long as you're pure of heart.
We're all
Yeah.
vegetarian now. Not even. What are we gonna eat?
Eyeballs. I know what the animals are saying when I kill them.
Help! Okay.
So
wow.
you'll see the light forever, but the ability will fade when you aren't committed to the cause of protecting the light.
Well, I don't think anyone
Please
where I
get
come
up.
from can do that.
Fleece gets up and goes back to her hut without saying anything.
Okay?
Io is gonna take her water skin and dump it into the cauldron and just fill up the water skin
Okay.
for Wog.
So
You coming with
Fleece
us,
is gone.
Perny, or are you staying here? What are you doing?
Well,
Emily and I are going back to Winteroak.
I guess I'll go back to Winteroak since Flea's fucked off on me. Is it okay to crash at your place? Don't worry, I'll
You
talk
can
some
stay
sense
at my
into you
place.
guys.
Where you'll what?
I'll talk some sense into you guys, don't worry. Don't even worry about it.
Alright, so you head back into Winteroak. Fleece has gone back to her hut. The rest of you head into Winteroak. You get to Jory's house. You settle in for the evening. This seems like a good time to take our second break. And then we'll come back and figure out what the fuck we're doing, because boy, did I just split the party. Excellent. Well, the party split
I
themselves.
believe Fleas split the party.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I mean, more
Oh, that
in
party
a-
was split beforehand.
in a metaphorical splitting, Yeah,
Yep.
So thanks for watching, everyone. We're going to take another short 10-minute break, and we will be back to see what everyone decides they're going to do. I have to go to OBS to stop this. All right, we'll be back. 10 minutes. Bye! And we're back! Hurrah! That was super intense. Things went differently than I think many people expected. Including maybe even some of you. So, when we left off, Fleece had gone back to her hut. Everyone else had gone to Jory's house. I don't know if anyone wants to do a little evening role play. If you want to cut to the next morning.
Yeah, I'll try talking some sense into those women.
All right. So you arrive at Jory's house.
Just a reminder that it's like full of random little trinkets that are mainly worthless, but all clearly city in origin.
I'm not gonna steal any.
No,
I
I'm
already-
just reminding you what it looks like.
Okay. Like I already have my feathers and my fucking whatever the flower petals and shit. Ridiculous place. All right, so I'm gonna go in, and Io and Jory are doing what now?
I'm gonna set about using preparing something to eat, something very simple and responsible. No eyeballs involved.
I just realized.
Io is going to take out her she's a little small stone bird, and she's just gonna sort of take a cloth and just polish it a little bit.
Oh, and I definitely took the leather armor, changed out of the leather armor that reeks of Ettins, and cleaned it as best I could somewhere in this adventure too.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Less
I'm gonna take
smelly.
my armor off as well, and see if Jory has some oil, which she probably does, and then I'll start to oil my leathers, which sounds worse than. And then I'm going to, or while I'm oiling them, I'm going to just talk to whoever happens to be nearby. Since they're both in the same room, I figure they'll be close. I'm just going to say, I get where you're coming from, but I think you may be making an unwise decision.
In what way?
I just had this! And now I'm thinking about oiling my leathers and it's all gone. Oh! I think you guys may have missed the only one bad apple is needed to spoil a bushel.
Are you saying people can't change? People make mistakes.
No! Do you not know how to work a metaphor? I'm saying that one bad person can poison a lot of other people, and it doesn't take much.
But why is that specifically directed for humans?
It's not.
I've done bad things, but all elves aren't bad.
Okay.
I've killed a
Guys.
few things.
At this point, I really want to say you don't say, but I'm holding my tongue. I'm surprised at the. Wow. I'm gonna oil my leathers for a little bit and think about this.
All right, well, you're oiling your leathers and thinking about it. Why don't we pop over to Fleas, who has frozen on my screen, but hopefully is there with us. What are you doing, Fleas?
Fleas is going to go back to her hut, which she hasn't gone to in a while, as she really does prefer the company rather than the groups anyways. She's a ranger. She spends a lot of time out in the woods by herself. And she's going to take out her flute and she's going to play a little goblin tune, just a reminder of the good days.
All right.
And be a little sad.
Okay. Be sad. Play your goblin music.
This
Sounds
is
good.
the sullen episode.
Yep. On my goblin flute. It's serious!
All right. Is that enough time for you to think, Perny, while you oiled your leathers?
I guess so. I know what it's like to be wow. And I just had it again. I feel like I'm on the spot here. Stage fright. Okay, how about this tact? Don't you think that if you were going to go into a new territory, would you just barge in, take what you wanted, and continue on? Or would you, I don't know, go in, scout things out, ask the locals things?
Depends on the territory. Are we conquering or are we trying to make friends?
Okay. So then you're impossible. I don't think that the humans think that way. They just want to.
I think you're right that they do tend to think of themselves. Many of them, not all. But I don't think they're a lost cause.
I'm not saying they're a lost cause. I'm saying this place is a lost cause if we don't keep it together.
Keep what together? Winteroak?
Winteroak, the forest, personal integrity, you name it.
That's fine. We can protect the forest, but it doesn't mean condemning human life.
I did not sign on to condemn human life, but I'm also not signing on to allow the humans who I know, guys.
Have you talked to them?
Why do you keep saying them? I know humans in general.
Me too. I lived among them for longer than you, I suspect.
Oh my
Bernie.
god.
Perny, let's. The job is to protect the light. Why don't we try to meet those humans?
Let's give them a chance. Let's find them, see what we can do. If it doesn't work, we'll talk about some other tactic.
You guys don't know what it's like. If you spent your whole life being looked down on and treated as crap and just passed over for everything, you would have a totally different viewpoint of this. But you guys have, man.
I lived on the streets for 90 years, Perny.
Okay, but you're also like tall and beautiful and you have like natural abilities. I'm talking about somebody who's short, ugly to most other people, although I'm not, and is basically kicked out of their family. So you don't know the dark side of people, you guys. You don't know.
My entire family left me on the mountainside. When I was 10.
I say nothing, but I'm quite angrily chopping vegetables at this point.
And I am quite angrily oiling my leathers. Whatever, guys. You're gonna do you, but I swear that you will regret your decision.
We'll deal with that if that happens.
Just make sure you're there to tell us I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Bye, Felicia.
All right.
But you are coming with it.
Please. You played a sad song.
I played a sad song, thought about my goblin relatives who are long dead because of those gosh darn humans that I hate so much, and I just remembered that I need to go find something called Egrin. So I'm gonna do that.
You know that Egrin is the head of the Winteroak Watch. Let me go to my thing here. Yeah, she's the head guard of Winteroak. You interacted with her, Jory interacted with her briefly when she came upon her hiding behind a rock.
When she was not king.
Egrin is a white dragonborn who has two small white kobold lackeys that follow her around everywhere.
Cool. I'm gonna go search her out.
All right.
I'm gonna stop oiling my leathers, put them back on, and say, well, I might as well take advantage of the naughty gnome while I can, and it's still here and exuant.
All right. Cool. So you're going in the naughty gnome. Fleas is looking for Egrin. What are you doing, Jory and Io?
Io is actually going to sneak out and go try to look for fleas.
We're seriously all going different places again?
Yeah.
This is my life. Welcome to my life.
I didn't start it this time.
I think you just
for
need
the
to
record.
accept it.
You're all going to end up dead one day, and it's going to be your own fault.
I can
I'm gonna
take
go
care
find
of myself.
Vaxus.
I have a whole 33 hit points.
Oh my god, there's so many NPCs that I have to do in this session. Okay.
To be fair, we can wait on the Vaxus thing till like next time.
Okay.
Just don't think. I think it would be weird to accompany Perny to the Naughty Gnome.
We don't need to do that. We can just assume that Perny's doing
you've
Perny
gone.
thing.
Yeah.
At
In
the
the Naughty
Gnome.
Gnome, yeah.
Done.
We don't need to RP what happens at the Naughty Gnome.
No, that's not RP that. No.
Yeah, we've done that enough. You cover the Naughty Gnome. Oda's there. She greets you. You have a good time. The end. Okay. Fleas. Yeah, Fleas would love to RP at the Naughty Gnome.
Absolutely. Anytime.
So you head out to look for Egrin.
Yes.
I can't believe you're not coming to get me.
I'm just so torn. Okay. Yeah, Agrin.
Okay, yeah, you head out. You would normally see her this time of night, her and her lackeys kind of doing just outside the barrier, just kind of like patrolling around the edge of Winteroak.
Okay. I'm gonna do. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'm gonna do the creepy stalking thing that I like to do so much, and hide in the shadows and just watch them for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then go up to them.
Cool. Yeah, you so you pick up their tracks, you stealthily follow them for a little bit. Egrin isn't saying much. Kren and Dip are talking a lot about all of the day's events, and they're like, and then did you hear what happened at Peabody's place? And they're just little town gossip, Oh my god! Mrs. So-and-so threw out Mr. So-and-so because he was at the Naughty Gnome too much. That kind of thing. They're not being very quiet about it.
I surprise them by coughing. Your lackeys are pretty loud for a town watch, You can hear them for quite a distance.
Yes, I'm aware. They really just won't leave me alone. So, I guess it's a good thing there's no one that's ever around. And also that the town is hidden. I haven't seen you around for a while, Fleece.
It's
Where
not
you
going to be
been?
in for much. Out and about, doing things, finding the light. Do you know about the light? Or are you a light finder?
You found the light.
Yeah, and it's caused a
Interesting.
lot of trouble.
Trouble in what way?
So you said that you're protecting something that doesn't really need to be protecting, but I don't think it's going to be like that for much longer.
And she kind of looks you over carefully and she says, I agree.
I slip out my human hand, and then I put it back.
She doesn't react. She just looks. And she says, that's why I started the Light of the Forest.
Started.
Well, shaped it. I mean, the light's always been there. People have always protected the light. I've just taken to giving them some guidance.
The elves? The elves are listening to you?
Yes. Someone has to be the leader.
Well, it doesn't seem like anyone's really taking it seriously, but there's a train of humans coming this way. And don't ask what a train is. It's hundreds of humans coming.
Yes, I know about the train. I have a contact on the train.
That's interesting.
They're in place if we need them. They keep us abreast of information and are primed to do what needs to be done.
Are they coming this way right now? How close are they?
Oh, a few days walk, maybe 3 days walk. They lay the track parallel to the mountain right now. They're not really coming in the direction of Winteroak.
That is really close.
It's uncomfortably close, yes.
Is there nothing to be done about this? What? Why isn't there more people knowing about this? This is
In order
3
to
days
be
walk is nothing.
In order to be successful, we need to remain quiet. There are those in Winteroak who don't appreciate our methods. Oh, we lost a player. We lost Joe. Sorry, everyone. We're gonna look real wacky right now.
Yeah, she said on Discord that her dog pulled out a cord and she'll be back.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We're gonna go on a break, I guess. Maybe. Actually, hold on. No. I don't want to interrupt what's going on, so can I do this? And then when she comes back, we can pop her in. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. Alright. Well, I tried to fix it, and it made it worse. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on a quick break until we can get Perny back in here, and we will continue this super fascinating... Oh, look! She came back! If I just talked long enough. Excellent. Well then, back to this very serious role-playing. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. Not everyone is on board with our methods. And it's at this point in time that she looks very directly at the bag that you've put the hand in.
Well, I am not a fan of the humans, and I think this has always been well known. I finally bagged one.
One less human in this world is a good thing. What did you do with the body?
I left it on the train.
You killed it
All I
on the
wanted was a
train?
hand.
Fascinating.
Yeah. There was too many of them around, so I took what I could.
Would you be willing to return to the train if asked?
If I need to, sure. If it's as long as I could divert the train from coming here.
That is
I don't think I could take the whole train.
the ultimate
I'm
goal.
only a goblin.
I certainly wouldn't send you into anything I didn't think you were ready for. I think you'll be
Why aren't you coming?
My job is to stay here, to keep things under control here in town. There are a few people aware of us who don't agree with what we do, and I need to make sure they stay in line. But I think you're going to be an excellent asset, Fleas. I'm so glad we had this chat.
Me too. And I put my hand out to shake. Or up, I guess.
Yeah, she reaches down. Her hand is huge compared to yours, and kind of like your little hand gets like lost in her huge dragonborn hand. I think it's best you move along now. Don't want to be seen.
I'll see you on the down low. And I just go back into the shadows.
Excellent. She just continues. Kren and Dip, saying nothing that entire time as soon as you leave, start back up with their, like, town gossip as they continue to walk around the edge of the barrier. Are you heading into town?
Yeah, I think I need a drink.
All right. Well,
So I'm gonna go to the tavern. The tavern
yeah.
where
the Rusty Cog Inn. Cool.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not in a sexy mood today.
So you are walking through town normally, or are you trying to stealth, or just coming back through town walking like a normal
Oh,
human
I
being?
always stealth. If I have the option to stealth, I will stealth.
Alright, go ahead and roll a stealth to get through town.
All right.
And Io, you are searching for fleas. So go ahead and roll a perception to see if you can spot them. And
good.
Let's see who rolls higher.
I rolled a 21.
Yeah. I will look, but I do not think. Perception. Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Alright. Yeah, you don't see her around town. Do you think would you know where Flea's hut is? I mean, you both live in Winteroak,
Maybe.
it's possible.
Possible. It's a strong possibility.
Okay, so you go check the hut, and you don't find Flea's there.
Can I wait at the hut?
Sure, you can wait at the hut.
I'll try the door. Is it open?
The hut is probably like, how tall are you? Like 7 foot or something?
I'm 6'8".
Yeah, it's to my height, so it is a hovel.
Yes, I am a cat. I curl up in lots of awkward places.
Fair, that's true. Don't break my door. But it's tiny, and but it's got a little smokestack, and it's falling in on itself, and it's covered in furs.
Is the
That's
door?
about it.
I try it.
Oh yeah, there's no locks. There's a tanning area. There's skins all over the place, like half-made merkins, half-made other furs, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Io will just go in and curl up by the fireplace if there is one, and just wait for fleas.
Alright.
There.
Okay. And Pernie's at the Nutty Gnome. Jory, what are you doing?
I was looking for Vaxus.
Yes, right. Looking for Vaxus. Where are you looking for Vaxus?
It's most likely to be in his office, correct?
At the Elder's house. Yeah, maybe.
The Elder's house, that's right.
yeah.
I ask that question every time.
Maybe not in his office, but would most likely. They don't leave the Elder's home very often.
Right. So that is where I would like to go. Not as a cat, just walk in as myself this time.
All right, you walk in as yourself. It's quiet, it's late, it's after elder business hours, as it seems to always be when you folks come to the Elder's house. You walk into the room with the big staircase, like the foyer area. There's no one, if you go up the foyer. There's the row of offices.
Is his door unlocked?
Um,
I'm going to open it if it's unlocked. I'm going to try the door.
It is unlocked.
Gonna burst in, clearly expecting him to be there.
You burst in, and he is there, sitting at the desk. Sitting at the desk, writing with a quill, writing out a letter, and they look up startled. Jory, what are you doing here?
Are they alone?
Yes.
I would close the door behind me and walk straight up to the desk and say, I need to speak to you about this. And I'll pull the letter that I had taken out of the office before out of my bag and slap it down on the desk.
Didn't you send the letter somewhere?
No, that was a different message that I sent with my contact.
Right, a message. Correct. Yes, that you sent through your animal contacts. With the kobold. That's what it was, with the kobold. Oh yeah, that kobold's gonna have to come back sometime. Okay.
It's only been like 2 days, I think, since that's happened,
Yeah.
so...
Vaxus looks very startled. I should put this letter down. It's a letter.
Why are you talking to the mayor, right? I'm trying to remember what the letter said now.
Oh god, I gotta go.
No, I know that it was I think it was to the mayor of Bellis, heavily implying that they were working together.
Yes, that is. But was it to the mayor? I don't remember if it was
The mayor or just a wealthy.
Jordan can tell us.
I thought it was the mayor.
It was probably the mayor. You should have pulled this letter up and seen what.
Or was it to the Sinclairs?
Hey, Jordan, tell us who the letter was from. You wrote it. Letter. The letter's not in here. Sorry, I gotta get my Google Drive open because the letter is here somewhere. I can't seem to find it. Oh, he's telling me. Not the mayor. Not the mayor, he says. That's helpful. Where is my goddamn letter? It's supposed to be in here.
Okay, but it was to a powerful family or something.
Yes, it was to a powerful family. It's almost like you think I should. There it is. Nigel's letter. I'm opening it so that we have it as a reference. Yes. Nigel Sawyer, Esquire, Bellisk's representative of the minaret.
Right, and the minaret were just a sort of powerful faction.
It's the tower where the rich people live.
Right.
I got so many tabs open, I may have just broken the internet. Right, so you put it down and you say, because it's not the mayor, what do you say?
Tell me what this letter is supposed to mean. I know what it says, but I want to know why it was sent to you.
I have received several letters from this man. He believes there is a future for Bellisk and Winteroak to work together.
And what do you believe?
I believe Winteroak has a particular way of life that many people are committed to protecting.
Are you?
Yes.
What are you doing to protect the life here in Winteroak? The way of life in Winteroak?
Well, I'm protecting it by not telling the others about progress.
Why not? What will they do?
Were my siblings to know, I believe we would be facing violence.
I believe we're facing that anyway.
What makes you say that?
We were approached by a group looking to protect the forest from the humans.
You meant the light of the forest.
I don't know who or what I met. But they seem to think the humans are going to destroy the forest.
Many people hold that opinion. Many people have different approaches to how to deal with it.
So tell me what your approach is. Because I don't think theirs is the right way.
Roll a persuasion check.
That is a 13.
Vaxus looks at you hesitantly, as if assessing the situation, and then says, I believe it's true that humans have been primarily responsible for the oppression of elves, for the degradation of the environment, for most of the harm that has been done on this continent. I also think that not all humans are like that. I think that Winteroak should be a place that welcomes anyone committed to our values.
Including humans.
As long as they are committed to our values of peace and protecting the forest.
What does Vaxus's light look like compared to everyone else?
It's very bright. Vaxus has a very bright light. Warm, glowing, like a heartbeat kind of pulsing.
Io and I want to find the source of what is bewitching the animals in the forest. Is there anything you can do to help us with that?
I feel a darkness stirring. I don't know why or where it's coming from. I don't know if the humans are the cause. I do believe there's a connection between the humans setting out into the forests and this new sickness that seems to be taking over the land. This purple haze, as you call it. I don't know what assistance I can provide you in finding answers, for I don't have any myself.
Can you get in the way of your siblings if they seem to be making moves to start a war with the humans?
That's all I have been doing. These letters, though they go unanswered by me, have never been seen by my siblings. I do not think it's wise they know that Bellisk intrudes on our forest space. I hope that I can convince them eventually that dialogue is the way to go. But politics are divided here, as you know. And we have new problems, like with the gnomes.
How can we help buy you time? Or can we?
You can make sure that the humans don't come near here for now. Not because I don't want them, but because we can't have them barging in unnecessarily.
I think Io and I should head back to the train. Would you advise against that? That is where they're coming from.
I think that we can get necessary information by returning to the train. Certainly, I can come up with a reason for your absence in the town. What of the rest of your friends, though?
Don't know. We haven't spoken to Og yet. He may come. And we're not sure about Pernie's allegiances.
She's new, and quite the character.
I'm going to try to bring her with us. She seems conflicted.
Don't force anyone if they don't want to come. A small group might be best.
It may be better to leave her behind as a counterweight to my goblin friend who I'm not so sure is my friend right now.
These are trying times for all of us. You can only do what is in your heart.
Keep an eye on fleas.
I will do my best. It's probably best you go. We don't want to be seen speaking.
I will pick the letter back up and put it back in my pack.
Okay? Vaxis doesn't try to stop you.
And I will leave.
Okay. And I think that is as good of a place to end today's session as any. With a lot of questions, not a lot of answers, and a mystery in the future. Maybe are we gearing up to our first crossover episode? What's gonna happen? We don't know. So thank you everyone who tuned in to watch us, who stuck with us through our many technical difficulties in the first half of the show. It seems like things evened out a little at the end. We got some really amazing backstory in and lots of role play. Allegiances have been made. I'm really excited to see where this goes from here on out. So, just as a reminder, if you subscribe, you get an opportunity to be an NPC in any one of our shows. That means you can be a citizen of Winteroak, you can be a train or crew member on Progress, or if Queer Questers is your jam, you can be a student over there. And we'll name them after you. You get to pick their race and class, and they get to beep boop around as NPCs in the town. So subscribe if that's appealing to you. Tip if you would like in our tip jar if you would rather not give us a monthly subscription. Or just tell all your friends and family about how great our show is. And you can point them to this episode to find out. You don't always have to hit things to have a super engaging game of D&D. Everyone survived, which seemed unlikely at the beginning, so I'm calling this game a success. So make sure that you tune in next week. You will actually see me again, even though it's a progress episode. I am stepping in for Jordan while he's away. We've got some interesting things planned for that session. And then tune into, of course, Queer Questers every Wednesday. Things are super cute over there right now. They're chasing displacer kittens. It is a true antidote to whatever horrors you see at the Naughty Gnome on this show. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you to our great players for doing such a great job today. And we will see everyone for Winteroak again in 2 weeks. Same time, same place, and hopefully the internet will work better. Alright, so we're going to call it a day. Thanks for watching, everyone.